Hello, my name is Nickell Mckenzie-Woody. I am currently a community health major here at Hostos Community College. My expected graduation is May of 2022, and I recently completed my internship at Faith in New York. Career services has been amazing to me. First, starting with my resume, I didn't realize I needed that much work on my resume, but having that done at career services and just having the accessibility to the office and the staff has really helped push me forward in my internship and actually in figuring out what I want to do with myself post graduation. My first impressions of the internship was that everybody was really close knit. They believe in everything that they're doing. They are very passionate about community service and community work, and that is something that I was very excited for. I was anxious to get out into actual neighborhoods to deal with issues firsthand as opposed to following it up the chain. I prefer to be on the ground and getting to know people, and with this internship, I was able to do that. At Faith in New York, there are very few things that I would change. They run a tight ship, but there's still room for growth, and they prioritize health and wellness. And along with community work, they prioritize mental health and self-care. So that is something that I would keep because, as a community health worker, we give everything we have and we don't leave anything for ourselves. So what I learned at Faith in New York is that it's important to keep something for yourself. I wouldn't change much. I enjoyed my time there. So one of the main values of the organization is social justice and social change and creating equitable differences in communities in our city. And that is something that I greatly believe in as a person of color, as a woman, as someone coming from a medical background. I understand inequities greatly. So within this internship, I learned that active activism is important, and it is important that we get out there and do the work. There were multiple projects going on within the internship, but the two projects that I worked on personally was an initiative called Roll Up Your Sleeve, which is based in COVID-19 work for Black and Brown communities. We held COVID town halls as well as distributed toolkits that are specifically aimed towards communities of color and addressing the mistrust that we have within our communities regarding the vaccine, regarding information that we may be receiving. And the other initiative we did with immigration work, I actually had the fortune of going to Washington, D.C. about 2 weeks ago to the Capitol, and I had the pleasure of hearing AOC speak as well as other senators in the march to create a pathway to citizenship for the 11 million people in New York. What I learned in this internship is, again, active activism. It is important to not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. You can do the work on paper, but sometimes you have to be there in person and you have to let your voice be heard. And that has also helped me with my weakness because I am inherently a shy person. I don't like speaking to people, but this internship has pushed me to get out there and let my voice be heard. This internship has prepared me for my career in community health because it's given me an idea of the career path I actually want to go down. Management or upper management was where I wanted to be, but I prefer doing the work in person on the ground. I prefer being a team leader as well as a supporting cast. There are a lot of things that I learned through this internship that, you don't have to be the executive director to get things done. I can get things done from where I am, and with a supportive team behind me, can all do the work and get things done collectively. Now that my internship is over, one of the great things that they taught me was to allow yourself some grace. So with that, I am allowing myself to actually take a break and take some me time and allowing myself to reflect on where I want to go next and what I want to do with myself next. And what I would say to interns coming in is allow yourself some grace. Everything will seem like it's moving at a fast pace. You feel like you have to do your hours, you have to get things done, it has to be done, but allow yourself some time to actually reflect or go within yourself to find that place of peace.